All right, y'all see where I'm at, man. Y'all see, check it out. We had the pilot almost in the middle of the street, broke down. This mess is crazy, bro. What's going on, guys? Hot Shot with me here. I'm finally back on TR, back on the road. Not with my truck, though. I'm back in my trailer. I'm gonna end up having to get a partial. I'm taking it to Missouri, and once I go to Missouri, I'm gonna drop the partial off. That's gonna go on the front right here, and then I'm gonna drop my truck off. That's only 20 miles from the actual drop from the partial, and then I'm gonna just hit the road for about 2 weeks from there. Bunch of boys back on the road by the grace of God. And, thankfully, this is why we always say have a backup truck. We don't necessarily have a backup truck because this truck right here is my father-in-law's truck, so he just got back from being over the road and left for RX, so we had a little situation there. But this is why we always tell you guys, man, go ahead and if you can, try to work towards getting a backup truck first before you, especially if you want to stay in the trucking game, before you go ahead and before you go do anything major. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the truck is what's gonna keep the wheels rolling. The truck and the trailer, that's your bread and butter. And at the end of the day, man, you gotta have that at all times. So if one breaks down, you're able to hop into another one and keep moving while the other one's getting fixed. So that's what we always trying to work towards. And shoot, now I'm back on TR, man. It's been a hot minute. It's been 2 months. Not officially 2 months. It's more like a month and maybe 3 weeks. But we just gonna call it 2 months. I'm a little rusty, so we're gonna see how everything checks out. I haven't really driven the trailer far. Aside from the 10 miles since I got it. If you see my previous videos, you'll see exactly what happened with the truck. Go ahead and like and subscribe, go ahead and see the rest of the content, man. Y'all take it easy. I'm gonna go ahead and get this partial. I'll try with me out. Peace. All right. So we're at the first pickup, and look how many trucks I have in front of you, boy. 1, 2, 3, and there's one far in the distance. I just talked to those guys, and they said they've been here since 8 o'clock. I pulled up at 10. It's about 11 o'clock right now. And the guy in the very front said he's been waiting for 3 hours, and none of the trucks have moved. They said the forklift driver is supposed to come and get you, and then get you secure or guide you wherever they want you to go, and then you're supposed to bounce. But I haven't seen any trucks leave, literally not one truck. What's going on, guys? Man, they finally got your boy in the dock. Check me out. Since I only had one partial, they said they're gonna go ahead and put me in front of the guy that's right next to me. But this is what we worked so long. Look at all that, man. This truck's backed up for so long. And apparently the guy that when I first shot this video, there's a guy in super far up there. He was past the fire lane, which he wasn't supposed to be parked there to begin with. They said that he held everybody up. The whole bay was open, and he didn't even move into the bay. They had to go out there and actually tell him, come through the bay, which they should have done anyway. But at the end of the day, that wasted literally 30, 45 minutes of everybody's time, which is wild. But anyway, they're going to get me off pretty quick, so I should be out of here in no time. But it's been a whole 3 hours and 30 minutes that I've been waiting. So hopefully we get some detention pay, so I can, and then I can finally hit the road and get a little bit more cash. But anyway. Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm back. It's the next morning. I'm supposed to deliver this partial, and then after I'm delivering the partial, I'm dropping off the truck, and they're gonna go ahead and see if I even need a whole new motor to begin with before they go ahead and put all that labor in and installing it. I know I need a couple of extra things, like I definitely need a new oil cooler and some new body cab bushings. But aside from that, that's the stuff they got to take the cab off for. So either way, the truck's going in the shop, but it's a matter of kind of they'll diagnose it and see does it really need that, because I don't think the other shop, they said they kind of just, I don't even know if they assumed or they properly diagnosed it, but we just gonna get another look at it and then call it a day. But man, I'm looking on this load board and it is straight trash. This lady just tried to get me to get a full load for $2 a mile, knowing what the fuel prices and stuff are. And she was like, yeah, I got a whole bunch of people calling me. She was like, I'm only looking to be at $2 a mile with the rate being at 1,000. Now I was only 5 miles out from that load, but I just can't, me personally, I just can't do something like that if I can help it. You know what I'm saying? If I can help it, I'm not gonna really try to book nothing at $2 a mile anymore, because that's not the standard rate anymore. You can't, we talked about it in numerous videos. You know, that your minimum shouldn't be that anymore. So, especially with the fuel prices, you won't be running along. So, and I just finished dropping that cable reel off, and man, we made it to the shop, man. We made it to the shop, so now we're gonna get this truck offloaded, see what they got to say, and hopefully some good news. So I just got out the shop, so basically I'm end up pulling into this area over here. That red truck behind me has to move, so before while he moves, I'm gonna just back up. And he said there's a hill that I can, you know, back in, so I can just roll the truck off the off my ramps, and because it does roll. And then he's gonna check something out on this truck. It's not really, I don't even think it's an issue, but we're just gonna check it out and see. But anyway, I'm gonna get to it. Alright, so I currently got a problem. I'm supposed to be offloading this. My ramps won't lift up because my bumper is sticking right by the ramps. So I'm gonna have to probably turn the trailer around and get it off this hill because it doesn't, you know, basically turn on. So I was gonna have to roll it down off the ramps, and I was just gonna roll it into one of them lots down there. But now I gotta figure out a way to roll the truck back that way. You know, towards the basically towards the headache rack, and then reposition myself over here in this location so I can lift the ramps up. But yeah, we gonna find out. All right, so just like that, the truck is off. We end up having to push the truck back, and then once we pushed it back, I pulled over here into this area. They rode down my ramps, and then I put it in neutral, and then they pushed me on off the truck. So now, what that smell is, but it's awful. But anyway, now the truck is ready. My battery's dead, so now I can't even basically turn it on, turn completely even, hear that ticking noise. But now we're officially done. We're gonna get some codes running here. Once we get those codes ran, I'm pretty much gonna head to my next load, which is a container, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It's a decently bad load. Only going about 400-some miles, so I should be able to make it there by the morning and get some to take me somewhere else to head me into the weekend. But anyway, I'm gonna go deal with these guys, see what they say next, and shoot, stay tuned, because at this stage they asked me, did I even know that the engine needs to be, did I even need a whole new engine? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I appreciate it. Go ahead and check it out for me either way. He was like, oh, okay. Especially after I gave him the rundown of everything. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of these guys' way, and we're gonna be stay tuned, man. We all gotta stay tuned to see what they say. Oh, and one last thing that I failed to mention, that in case your vehicle is dead and you can't move it, what you can always do is take your bar. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. You can always take a bar. Take your bar like this, put it under your tires, and push forward and act like it's a wedge. And then just use your body weight. Go ahead and push that truck forward, because that's what they ended up doing to get my truck to move back away from my ramps, because it was too far over the ramps. So I couldn't even lift up my ramps. But anyway, what's going on, guys? How shall we be here on a Thursday? Still don't have a load after. But we're gonna try to find one today. Usually there's a lot of stuff that happens the day of as well. So hopefully we can find one of these. And really, this is probably gonna be our first drop. It is our first official drop since my truck got into the shop. The good news is the guy told me that he would be, that the truck would be, the block would be in on, June 1st, as scheduled. So hopefully no delays, but he still said, just expect delays. But he had called the person and just re-verified, and she said June 1st, so. All right, so we're officially stuck on the side of the road right now. First load back on the road, officially back on the road, and we're completely stuck. This boot right here, it is compromised, but they have a lifetime warranty, so we're just gonna send it back. I'm trying to show you what the crack is, but yeah, there it is right there, the crack. So I wasn't able to put that boot back on. I wasn't able to put the actual, boot. So I ended up taking the boot off. There's extra boots in the back that both of our trucks always keep on us. And shoot, I just switched the boot out. There's the new one, and I'm gonna put that hot top right back in and put it back right here. Shoot, and then we get back on the road, man. Just like that, we're unloaded. So, good news. Well, I didn't have any service, and my people ended up giving me, finding me 2 loads. One to pick up right now, and then one to take me into the weekend. Found out that it's actually Memorial Day on Monday, so unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to find anything. I may, but the load board is completely empty. So at the end of the day, I'm probably just gonna have to sit and just chill for 3 days, which is straight, because I don't know if you know, but Friday's my birthday, so I'm just gonna kind of have a long weekend. And I should have known it was Memorial Day, being that it's always like this around my birthday time. But looks like I'm gonna have a long weekend. But anyway, I'm gonna get to this next load, some pipes, and 10,000 pounds, and I'm gonna head to where am I going? Missouri, then Mississippi for the weekend. Anyway, hot shot with me out. Peace. So the truck ran great. The boost didn't pop off. We tightened everything down pretty good. Everything is working fine. So we back on the road for real now. Hopefully I don't have any more issues with the boost popping off, but I shouldn't. So anyway, I'll take it easy. Peace. All right. And on to my next load, taking me into Friday, and I'm in this random area. I'm in, I don't even know, some spot in, let me check. York, Nebraska, literally in the middle of nowhere. But I just talked to those guys in there, and they told me to back up because I'm in the wrong area. All these buildings right here just abandoned, straight up abandoned. But that's why you got to park in a decent area and walk where you got to go. If you don't really know, just park where you ain't going too far, and then just keep walking, because it actually told me. I was like, that can't be it. I saw the fairway sign. I was like, let me go ahead and stop. But anyway, let's see what they got for me. And we backed up now. See the gate back there. He's just gonna come out that gate and go ahead and load me. Man, the weather out here is so good, man. This is summer. It's literally 65 degrees, windy. I think it's 64 degrees windy. I love it. Should stay out here, man. But anyway, here he comes with the forklift now. So hopefully this is maybe like one pallet, one skid, and I can just throw 2 straps on it and get ghosts. But anyway, I'm gonna get to it. Man, I love it when they ask you where you want your load, because he ended up asking where I wanted my load, so there's no confusion from when they're actually putting it onto the trailer. Because some people just go ahead and the forklift just comes out and goes ahead and just starts loading, and then you got to tell them to move it, and that wastes a whole bunch of time. But this dude came out and asked me, so he stopped putting that load right there. He stopped putting that load on, and then he's that smaller load, and then put that on the front because it's the lightest, and then we're just gonna work our way back with the weight. And all right, y'all see where I'm at, man. Y'all see, check it out. We had the pilot almost in the middle of the street, broke down. This mess is crazy, bro. So it turns out I went to a truck stop. Went ahead and stopped, chilled, got my stuff ready, didn't have no phone service, so I decided, boom, I'm gonna go to another truck stop and try to get some phone service there. Right here, and at the pilot, hold on, off that camera, pull up at this truck stop right here, and no service. So I'm like, okay, cool, let me go down the street to the Loves real quick, see if I can get some service. I'm not trying to spend my 34-hour reset with no movies, no nothing. So I get ready to leave, and boom, as soon as I hit this bump, there's a bump right here in the road, the whole truck shut off. Like, the whole truck shut off. I done just got the thing washed, and everything was about to chill, pack up for the night. And man, shoot, we are broke down again. This is not a good look. But at the end of the day, now I'm trying to get a semi. I was actually in the street above the stoplight, like a little bit. Like I was a little bit above the, not stoplight, but stop line. And I end up having a semi truck go ahead and, sorry, it was loud. I ended up having a semi truck put some chains around my truck and move me back. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to get a little bit further back, because as you can see, it's a little dangerous. Me being this close, I need some trucks to be able to get around me and some cars to be able to turn in, etc., etc. So I don't know what we're gonna do. We found a fuse that was blown in the truck, so we know what the fuse. So we know that it's a wiring issue. It's just a matter of where that wiring issue is, and we think we have a solution. But I personally cannot locate the wire that's supposed to be red and blue. Blue and white. That's near the vacuum hose. And reconnect that to the power on the battery and get the truck moving again and get us running. But my people's supposed to come through tomorrow morning and help me out. It's also a Saturday, so hopefully we can get this fixed by tomorrow, and I can be back on the road, man, because we got bills to pay. But anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get moved back. I guess I'm gonna be sleeping broke down on the side of the parking lot or the drive in, but I don't know. We'll see, man. It is what it is. Not even a weekend. Hey, when the backup truck, my backup truck, breaks down, I'm talking sad. But anyway, I shout me out. Wish me love. Peace. What's going on, guys? Hot Shot with me here, and I'm in the truck still. It's morning time, and we got the truck moved back. So there was a dually that came through. For those of you who are Ram fans out there, Cummins, dude came through, and he had like an older, like '06. He came and moved me back. So. Here we are, waiting to get loaded. I just went ahead and set up a little bit, did a little something. I got these like half pieces here, but it really shouldn't matter. I'm not tripping, they were free. So, all that'll be alright. Hopefully I set them down right. If not, they can just slide over a little bit, depending on, whatever the person say. The guy with a forklift earlier, but he didn't really say nothing to me. I tried to flag him down, but he just kept going, talking on the phone. How rude, but he's portless moving now, so maybe they're coming to me. But anyway, stay tuned. I swear this is about the easiest load of my life. Well, one of them. Check it out. 2 pipes. Load. All I gotta do is strap and go, man. Strap and go, 13,000 pounds. Let's get it.